Bacon is lit.
Sound the retreat.
But
What?
what about the king? Should we not...
Do as I command.
What?
Pull out! All of you, let's move!
You son of a bitch! Why is he leaving? He had so many people with him! Oh my fucking god, you son of a bitch! I'm sorry, that scream. Oh no. Damn, Duncan took that thing down all by himself.
Without any weird kiting.
Shut up, it one hit KO'd Alistair. I was not going to survive.
It's a good way to communicate to you how far along he is versus you.
Yeah, and he's like horribly injured too. Oh Christ, the king's dead, isn't he? Oh, and so is everyone else. This is bad. You need to run away, Duncan. Oh no. Oh no! Oh shit.
Your eyes finally open. Mother shall be pleased.
Why am I naked? Hold on a minute. Wait a minute. Okay, wait. One,
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna kill Taron Logain. I'm gonna fucking kill him.
Mm-hmm.
2, why am I naked in Morrigan's bed?
These are both reasonable questions that I will not answer.
Why? Okay, yes, where am I?
Back in the wilds, of course. I am Morrigan, lest you have forgotten, and I have just bandaged your wounds. You are welcome, by the way. How does your memory fare? Do you remember Mother's rescue?
She rescued me? You mean from the tower?
Mother managed to save you and your friend, though 'twas a close call. What is important is that you both live. The man who was to respond to your signal quit the field. The Darkspawn won your battle. Those he abandoned were massacred. Your friend, he is not taking it well.
Neither am I. This is horrible. What happened to the Grey Wardens and the king?
All dead. Your friend has veered between denial and grief since Mother told him. He is outside by the fire. Mother asked to see you when you awoke.
I think she'd probably like to be thanked. I have a sneaking suspicion, based on what she said earlier, that she would probably like to be thanked. Thank you for helping me, Morrigan.
You were welcome. Though Mother did most of the work, I am no healer.
Oh my god. She's a Sundari. She was all, oh, you're welcome, by the way. I didn't have to fix your injuries, but I did. No,
If Dragon
no
Age
thanks
was an
from
anime,
you.
she'd have a little thing sticking out of her mouth.
Yes. A little
And
wolfy
she'd
thing.
always be eating, like, cupcakes and stuff.
And she's all, and then you say thank you. She's like, oh, I mean, I didn't really do much of anything. Nothing really worth being thanked for, though. But I mean, you're welcome and stuff. Okay. I have some questions, if you don't mind.
I do not mind. Take your time.
Thank you. How did she manage to rescue us exactly?
She turned into a giant bird and plucked the two of you from atop the tower, one in each talon. If you don't believe that tale, then I suggest you ask Mother yourself. She may even tell you.
Well, okay then. Why did your mother save us?
I wonder at that myself. But she tells me nothing. Perhaps you were the only ones she could reach. I would have rescued your king. A king would be worth a much higher ransom than you.
Much, much higher.
What a sensible attitude. Mother is seldom sensible, however.
Are there any survivors besides us?
Only stragglers that are long gone. You would not want to see what is happening in that valley now.
Oh, God! So I can either say what's happening, which I am morbidly curious, or I can say why did Karen Loghain abandon the king? And I don't know which one I should.
I mean,
She probably
she wouldn't know why Taryn Loghain abandoned the king.
Yeah, she wouldn't know. Why? What's happening?
Are you sure you want me to describe it?
Yes, please.
I had a good view of the battlefield. 'Tis a grisly scene. There are bodies everywhere, and Darkspawn swarm them, feeding, I think. They also look for survivors and drag them back down beneath the ground. I cannot say why.
Oh, great, oh boy. So the survivors could be rescued.
If you are willing to run into the midst of the horde, perhaps.
Why did Taryn Loghain abandon the king?
I do not know who this Loghain even is. Perhaps ask Mother of it.
I figured. Are we safe here? Where are the Darkspawn?
We are safe, for the moment. Mother's magic keeps the Darkspawn away. Once you leave, 'tis uncertain what will happen. The horde has moved on, so you might avoid it.
Okay, I think I've asked enough questions. Where are my pants?
I agree. 'Tis time you speak with Mother, then be on your way.
Pants? Oh, okay. Box? Aha! I'm sorry, I have to rob you. It's part of, Nope. I figured. It's part of the RPG thing, I'm sorry. Goodbye! I'm glad they gave me my clothes back. I mean, I don't know why they wouldn't give me my clothes back, but...
See, here is your fellow Grey Warden. You worry too much, young man.
You're alive. I thought you were dead for sure.
Thankfully, no. I'm fine. I appreciate your concern.
Oh, this doesn't seem real. If it weren't for Morrigan's mother, we'd be dead on top of that tower.
Do not talk about me as if I am not present, lad.
I didn't mean... But what do we call you? You've never told us your name?
Captain
Name's
Janeway.
okay, but useless. The chastened folk call me Flemeth. I suppose it will do.
The Flemeth? From the legends? Daveth was right. You're the Witch of the Wilds, aren't you?
And what does that mean? I know a bit of magic, and it has served you both well, has it not?
You did turn into a big burb. I suppose we should thank you.
If you know what is good for you, I suppose you should.
Thank you. So why did you save us?
Well, we cannot have all the Grey Wardens dying at once, can we? Someone has to deal with these Darkspawn. It has always been the Grey Warden's duty to unite the lands against the Blight. Or did that change when I wasn't looking?
The land is hardly united thanks to Loghain.
That doesn't make any sense. Why would he do it?
Now that is a good question. Men's hearts hold shadows darker than any tainted creature. Perhaps he believes the Blight is an army he can outmaneuver. Perhaps he does not see that the evil behind it is the true threat.
The Archdemon.
Mm-hmm. What is this Archdemon exactly?
It is said that long ago, the Maker sent the old gods of the ancient Tevinter Imperium to slumber in prisons deep beneath the surface. An Archdemon is an old god awakened and tainted by Darkspawn. Believe that or not, history says it's a fearsome and immortal thing, and only fools ignore history.
Oh good, it's immortal! We should contact the rest of the Grey Wardens.
Kaelin already summoned them. They'll come if they can, but I expect Loghain has already taken steps to stop them. We must assume they won't arrive in time.
Yeah, that's fucking true. What could the Terran hope to gain by betraying the king?
The throne? He's the Queen's father. Still, I can't see how he'll get away with murder.
You speak as if he would be the first king to gain his throne that way. Grow up, boy.
If Al-Eamon knew what he did, he would never stand for it. The Landsmeet would never stand for it. There would be civil war.
Perhaps we could go to him then.
I suppose. Al-Eamon wasn't at Ostagar. He still has all his men. And he was Kaelin's uncle. I know him. He's a good man, respected in the Landsmeet. Of course, we could go to Redcliffe and appeal to him for help.
Okay. Everyone will see the danger the Blight possesses, right?
You could wait for the Archdemon to make its appearance. I imagine that might be convincing.
It's been centuries since the last Blight. Nobody will take it seriously until it's too late.
You know, I know that this game was made some time ago, but that's kind of really a relevant thing to say. It echoes quite strongly for our current predicament.
Mm-hmm.
I've dated the video. I don't care. Yeah. Alright. We need the rest of the Grey Wardens.
I don't know how to contact them, or if they're even on their way. We need to do something now.
You have more at your disposal than you think.
Of course! The treaties! Grey Wardens can demand aid from dwarves, elves, mages, and other places. They're obligated to help us during a blight.
I may be old, but dwarves, elves, mages, this Al-Eamon, and who knows what else. This sounds like an army to me.
So can we do this? Go to Redcliffe and these other places and build an army?
Why not? Isn't that what Grey Wardens do?
So you are set then, ready to be Grey Wardens.
Yes. Thank you for everything, Flemeth.
No, thank you. You are the Grey Wardens here, not I.
She's surprisingly
now, before
kind.
You go, there is yet one more thing I can offer you.
The stew is bubbling, Mother
She's a
dear.
bit
Shall we
nutty,
have 2
but
guests for
I
the
like her.
eve, or none?
The Grey Wardens are leaving shortly, girl. And you will be joining them.
Such a shame. What?
You heard me, girl. The
What?
last time I looked, you had ears.
Oh my goodness. Well, thank you, but if Morgan doesn't want to join us...
Her magic will be useful. Even better, she knows the wilds and how to get past the Horde.
Have I no say in this?
You have been itching to get out of the wilds for years. Here is your chance. As for you, Wardens, consider this repayment for your lives.
Very well, we'll take her with us.
Not to look a gift horse in the mouth, but won't this add to our problems? Out of the wilds, she's an apostate.
If you do not wish help from us illegal mages, young man, perhaps I should have left you on that tower.
Point taken.
Mother, this is not how I wanted this. I'm not even ready.
You must be ready. Alone, these two must unite Ferelden against the Darkspawn. They need you, Morrigan. Without you, they will surely fail, and all will perish under the Blight. Even I.
I understand.
And you, Wardens, do you understand? I give you that which I value above all in this world. I do this because you must succeed.
I understand.
Allow me to get my things, if you please. I am at your disposal, Grey Wardens. I suggest a village north of the wilds as our first destination. It is not far, and you will find much you need there. Or, if you prefer, I shall simply be your silent guide. The choice is yours.
No, I prefer you speak your mind.
You will regret saying that.
Dear, sweet mother, you are so kind to cast me out like this. How fondly I shall remember this moment.
Well, I always said, if you want something done, do it yourself. Or hear about it for a decade or two afterwards.
I just... Do you really want to take her along because her mother says so?
I really want to say, oh, get over yourself, Alistair. But I feel like that would be mean. But he also needs to drop this because right now we can't be picky.
I would just say we need all the help we can get.
Yeah, Alistair, we need all the help we can get.
I guess you're right. The Grey Wardens have always taken allies where they could find them.
I am so pleased to have your approval.
I think I've asked her everything already, so... Well, let's see. Actually, I have some questions.
I may have answers. Ask.
Aha! Okay. What skills do you have exactly?
I know a few spells, though I am nowhere near as powerful as Mother. I have also studied history and your Grey Warden treaties.
Can you cook?
I can cook, yes.
Then you can substitute for Alistair!
Right, my cooking will kill us. That's all I meant.
I also know at least 15 different poisons that grow right here in this marsh. Not that I would suggest 'tis at all related to cooking.
Morgan, he was kidding. I know that was rude, but I thought his comment afterwards made up for it. Yeah, I was just asking because my cooking will kill us. We'll all die. So, if you can cook, that would be great. Let's see. Are you really Flemeth's daughter?
'Twas she who raised me, and thus I consider her my mother, born from her womb or not. 'Tis what you meant, yes?
I'm just wondering her age.
She would no more tell me than you, I assure you.
All right, then. Tell me about this village to the north.
'Tis a small place of little consequence called Lothering. No more than a stop along your Imperial Highway where travellers purchase goods from local farms and smiths. I would go more often were it not for the town's chantry. It makes the village particularly intolerant and unpleasant for a stranger such as me.
A chantry? And they never in all this time thought that maybe you were a witch?
Of course they have. They even called out their Templars once. They found nothing.
Of course. I also hate to break this up, and hopefully we'll have cleaned it all out, but I apologize for the yelling in the background. That would be my brother, and regardless of what I say, he will not be quiet, so I'm sorry. I'm very sorry. Okay. Have you never been outside the wilds?
From time to time. I have been to the village I mentioned, watched its people, and pondered what curious beings they are. On occasion, I purchased goods from the village merchants. There I spoke with men a little. There they stared and knew me as an outsider. Mother wishes for me to expand the horizon of my experience beyond the wilds. Even she was not born here.
I see. Is that what you want?
What I want is to see mountains. I wish to witness the ocean and step into its waters. I want to experience a city rather than see it in my mind. So, yes, this is what I want. Actually, leaving is harder than I thought, however. Perhaps Mother is right. It must simply be done quickly.
That's surprisingly honest. I actually kind of didn't expect her to be that open with this, to be frank. So thank you for sharing that, Morgan. That was actually... I keep calling her Morgan. It's Morrigan. Jesus. How are we going to get past the Darkspawn?
The real question is how we are going to get your friend past the Darkspawn, is it not?
That's true. We can sense the Darkspawn. Conversely, they can sense us.
That's not reassuring.
We should be able to sneak past smaller groups, but larger ones, or particularly intelligent Darkspawn, will always detect us.
Mother has given me something else for them to smell instead as we pass by. It is important we head out of the wilds, however, not farther in.
The Darkspawn are camped farther in the forest?
They come from underground, like an eruption. They broke through deep within the forest, and that is where they will be most concentrated.
Oh, that occurred a really awful thought to me just now. You said before that that there's only one dwarven city left, right? That's the big capital?
No, there are, I think, 2 major cities left and then a few smaller ones.
Okay,
But the nearest one, the only one in this area of Thetis is Orzammar.
Okay. So there's only a few of them. There's like 2 big ones, you said, and then a couple...
And then I think maybe like a few smaller settlements, but yeah.
Okay. Because I was thinking, I'm like, oh my lord, if there's so few... I'm like, are the Darkspawn just like everywhere right under the surface of the earth?
Kind of, yeah.
Oh my god, we will never be rid of them. Oh, that's like finding out that the termites aren't just in the bathroom, they are everywhere in the house. Oh no. Okay, I have no more questions.
Farewell, Mother. Do not forget the stew on the fire. I would hate to return to a burned-down hut.
Bah! 'Tis far more likely you will return to see this entire area, along with my hut, swallowed up by the Blight.
All I meant was...
Yes, I know. Do try to have fun, dear.
Flemeth. My goodness. Alright. We have leveled up. Alright. First things first. I need to get my weapon back on. And I'm just going to do a quick check to see if there's anything that is better than what I have on. Is this better? Yes, it is better. Put that on. It's a slightly different shade of this. Okay, I think that's everything that I can change for me. And Alistair, what does Alistair have on? He's wearing splint mail, so his is much better than mine. Well. Yeah. Let's see. Oh, this is actually
that is an improvement, yeah.
You can have these. What does it look like? Oh, it just doesn't have the pretty thing on it. Like his cool Templar shield. Ooh, that's really good. But it's heavy. The defense is better. Missile deflection is a little worse.
I wouldn't worry too much about fatigue and stuff for
I was
warriors.
looking at the defense, but it also has extra spell resistance and a chance to just outright avoid attacks. So I think that that's actually better stats-wise. Okay, Morrigan. Morrigan have no shoes. Put shoes on Morrigan.
For Morgan and all the other mages, I would recommend light armor.
Okay. Chase and robe, good for you? Hers adds to her magic damage, and if I do things right, she won't get hit, so that's probably fine. Oh, that's much better than this. Okay. Oh, no, okay. All right, then.
That is a hat.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. It actually, you know what it reminds me of? It reminds me of like the hats that the Kais wear in or the high priests wear in DS9. It's that fantastic little conical hat.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh boy. Okay. Ooh.
It kind of do.
I give you this. I give you this also. Ooh, that's good.
The iron ring, by the way, is really only good for selling.
Yeah, it doesn't seem to do anything, and that's my wedding ring. And I guess we'll just put this on because we need to put something there. For now.
Yeah.
We don't have any gloves for her.
You don't have any gloves?
No glove. Thought we might have glove. We have no glove. Okay.
You'll get gloves soon.
All right, let's quickly level up to Biv. Yeah, okay, so mine's just blinking because of the 1 point. So Alistair actually leveled up. So let's get this to 20. And that to 23. I think that that's a good... Yes. Okay, so he gets skills. So probably this, I assume.
Yeah. For sure.
He be good. Okay, let's have a look. Can't up any of those. That is sacrificing attack speed.
So if you hover over the ones in the tier that you're looking at, you'll see what is preventing you from getting them.
Requires... Okay, so I have to take this one before this becomes available.
No. I mean like the one that you're already investing in. Up one row.
Yes.
Yeah, there. If you hover over the third one, you have to be level 8 to get that.
Okay. He also is doing weapon and shield, so what's this? Character drops in a defensive stance that favors the shield, gaining a bonus.
Yes.
Yes. That's just... Nope. Yes. Just straight up yes. Okay. We're good. We're golden. We're Gucci. We're quick saving. All right. Thank you, Flemeth. You were a very kind lady. Surprisingly so. You're very sassy. I like that. Let's go to Lothring.
It will not be the last time that you see her.
Oh, part of the map got darker. Does that mean that the Darkspawn are there?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's
As the story progresses, you'll see more of their progress.
Oh.
And I expect each of you to supply these men. We must rebuild what was lost at Ostagar, and quickly. There are those who would take advantage of our weakened state if we let them. We must defeat this Darkspawn incursion, but we must do so sensibly and without hesitation.
Your lordship, if I might speak.
Your face is punchable, sir.
You have declared yourself Queen Honora's regent, and claim we must unite under your banner for our own good. But what of the army lost at Ostagar? Your withdrawal was most fortuitous.
Yeah, it was.
Everything I have done has been to secure Ferelden's independence. I have not shirked my duty to the throne, And neither will any of you!
The Banon will not bow to you simply because you demand it.
Understand this. I will brook no threat to this nation from you or anyone.
Ban Tegan, please!
Your Majesty, your father risks civil war. If Eamon were here...
Ban Tegan, my father is doing what is best.
Did he also do what was best for your husband, Your Majesty?
Okay, I had 2 thoughts and now I have 3.
Got burned. Burned bad.
Yeah, she did. I have many thoughts.
Somebody get some aloe vera for that.
I will share in a moment. Because apparently fight... Oh, my eyes are haunting. Doggy! There he is! Is it my boy? It's my boy! Hello? Oh shit, hi. Okay, hold on a minute. I have a couple of thoughts. First, future me, bring back the last shot of that cutscene, and, if necessary, circle the ghost woman that, Ban walked through. She was completely transparent, standing there doing nothing, and he fucking walked through her. That was the thing. Second, and more importantly, I had a terrible thought because of something that Loghain said. When he was first talking, he said that this was all to keep the country free. And then later he said that everything was done in service of the nation and its defense. So I just had a terrible thought because of that, and that thought was, what if the entire reason that he betrayed the king and let the Blight eat the army is because he's pissed off that Ostagar was asked to come in and help? And
Ostagar was asked to come in and help?
Wasn't it No. What's the name of
the Orlesians?
Orlesian, thank you, sorry. The Orlesians. I'm sorry. I don't know all of the countries yet. So, what if he did this because the Orlesians were asked to come in and help, and he's all butthurt and pissed about the notion of these people coming in because of the bad blood between these nations?
I mean, I think there's a lot of different reasons he made that choice. I think from his perspective, King Kalen is rash and inexperienced, which definitely seems to be the case based off of his mannerisms regarding planning and everything.
Yeah, but he knew him since he was a child. He married his daughter.
I'm not saying he didn't do a bad thing. I'm just
saying, I'm just like,
explaining his perspective.
How can you be that horrible?
The other thing is yes, he does hate Orlesians, and not without reason. Again, the Ferelden people fought a long, bloody war for their independence from Orlesian control.
Should probably engage in this fight while we're talking. But yeah, please continue.
Yeah, and I think that I suspect there was beef between him and the original king.
That could be.
Alistair's gonna bite it.
Shit, sorry, I thought that Morrigan was healing. I was wrong.
Morrigan does not have healing yet.
Oh! Well then I made a mistake, sorry. That guy lost his head.
You're not attacking, you have to click on them.
I thought I was. See, this is the thing I was talking about where I can,
you don't auto-attack in this game.
Oh, I see. Okay. He wags his tail happily and pants. I think this is the Mabare I helped cure back at Ostagar.
I think
That
he was out there looking
seems to be
for
the
you.
implication, yeah.
He's chosen you. Mabari are like that. They call it imprinting.
Does
Well,
this
he did
mean we're going to have
say-
this mangy beast following us about now? Wonderful.
He's not mangy.
Morgan, you shapeshift into shit. I saw your hot bar. There's like spiders and crap, and you're upset that there's a dog? I always wanted a dog like this. Maybe it's meant to be. Yeah. He a big boy. I like him. Oh, I have to name the dog. What is good name for dog? What is good name for this doggo, Mikey?
I think Bruce.
Bruce. Whoops. Not Brooks.
Brooks.
Bruce. Bruce. You know what?
It's the fantasy spelling of Bruce.
Yes. I like it. Hello, Bruce. He a big chonko boy. And he actually kind of looks like Bat Dog, so it makes sense.
Yeah.
I love it. Hi, Bruce.
Hold tab.
I know. I was admiring my doggo. I like pups.
Tab.
I know. I'm just holding it down where I want, okay? There. I found all of the stuff. I don't see anymore.
I wish you could set it so that it would just be a toggle.
Yeah. Like click it to have it be on.
At all times, yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe it is. Maybe I need to look that up.
Oh yeah. I should check that. Whenever it's downtime to like fuck around with what people do in combat and those levels and stuff, I'll figure that out. Oh, good. I like your smoke face.
Wake up, gentlemen. More travelers to attend to. Led by an elf, of all things.
They don't look much like them others, you know. Maybe we should just let these ones pass.
I like
Nonsense.
this guy.
Greetings, travelers.
Highwaymen, preying on those fleeing the Darkspawn, I suppose.
They are fools to get in our way. I say, teach them a lesson.
Now, was that any way to greet someone? A simple 10 silvers, and you're free to move on.
You like who?
I said I like the doggo.
Oh, it sounded like you said, I like this guy.
Oh, sorry, I meant this dude over here. The one who was like, we shouldn't mess with them. They don't look like regular people.
Yeah.
I think he's the smart one of this bunch. You should listen to your friend. We're not refugees.
What did I tell you? No wagons, and this one looks armed.
The toll applies to everyone, Henrik. That's why it's a toll, and not, say, a refugee tax.
Oh, right. Even if you're no refugee, you still gotta pay.
Shame on you for taking advantage of this poor man! Just because he's not very bright, you lead him into a life of crime. You're a terrible person. Let's see.
I don't think you should pay.
I ain't paying them shit. They're robbing people. Fuck them. Forget it. I'm not paying.
Well, I can't say I'm pleased to hear that. We have rules, you know.
Right. We get to ransack your corpse then. Those are the rules.
Do you really want to fight a Grey Warden?
Did she say she's a Grey Warden? Them ones killed the king.
Traitors to Ferelden, I hear. Tern Loghain put quite a bounty on any who are found.
Pardon?
Are them Grey Wardens good? I mean, really good? Good enough to kill a king?
You have a point. Well, let's forget about the toll. We'll just leave you to your Darkspawn fighting, king-killing ways.
You know what? Fucking, I'm killing them. They need to be gone from here.
And just when we had things settled.
Yeah!
Okay! Well then, go after him, would you? Morrigan, you also. Let's make him die, like now.
Weapons at the ready!
I'm gonna make this bandit leader be fucking dead.
A little frantic. I can see why.
Goodbye.
All right.
Whoa! He
We're
exploded!
just trying to get by before the Darkspawn get us all.
Get by? You're a criminal.
Yes, I'm a criminal. I admit it. I apologize.
I like how this guy's
Why did he
delivering his-
say it like
I
that?
apologize.
I apologize. He gives me Starscream vibes.
Yeah, when Starscream says I apologize, you know he's lying. Hand over everything you've stolen.
Yes, yes, of course. The coins we collected are right here. Just over 100 silvers. The rest is in the chests we brought.
Fucking
I
give
swear.
it back to everybody you took it from. Start running and don't come back.
Bless you. The Darkspawn can have this place.
I don't want people like that in my army. Oh. This is a quest item, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yep. Okay. Let me get these and then I will look at it.
Gloves.
Gloves! Hold on a moment. Gloves for Morrigan.
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 Gloves.
Gloves. Hands. They're light. Put on. Yes. Good. Hand protect. Protect hand. Hat, though, still. Whoops, that's the map.
Yeah, there's no fixing that.
No, there's not. Okay. Fallen Templar. He found the body of a Templar slain by bandits. His corpse has been picked clean of everything save a note and a locket. Perhaps the locket will mean something to someone back in Lothring. Oh. Can I... Is it in the Codex? Quest related. It's a pinch of ashes, farewell letter, signs of the chastened. No. Is it... a note from Sir Heinrich? Is this it? This must be it. I don't remember seeing this before. So many of... there's a note from Sir Heinrich. So many of my fellow knights have been searching for the urn. Surely one of them must have found Brother Genetivi. I hope that's right. Genetivi by now. Still, until I hear that all is well, I must proceed as planned. Brother Geneviti... Geneviti. Genetivi, thank you. I'm sorry, I can't... There's so many eyes. Can you...
It's Genetivi. Genetivi is a name from the Tevinter Imperium.
Okay. Let's see. Brother Genevinti holds the key to finding the urn of sacred ashes. We always knew this, but I believe I now know where Brother Genevinti... Yeah. Genetivi, sorry. I'm sorry, I don't know why this name is giving me so much trouble.
It's okay.
Genevinti.
Genetivi.
Fucking, oh my god. Anyway, lies. Shut up. I have been to his home in Denerim and found the trail, and am amazed that other knights have not done likewise. Unless they have? No, it is best not to get caught up in thoughts of conspiracy. Sir Donal awaits my report in Lothring. I must go to him immediately and report what I have learned. Oh my goodness. Should anyone find these ramblings, all I ask is that he be informed of my fate. I pray that he complete what I cannot. He made it to just outside the city. Fuck those bandits. Oh my god. Oh, Jesus.
Well, there it is. Lothering. Pretty as a painting.
Lothering.
So you have finally decided to rejoin us, have you? Falling on your blade in grief seemed like too much trouble, I take it.
Is my being upset so hard to understand? Have you never lost someone important to you? Just what would you do if your mother died?
Before or after I stopped laughing.
Right, very creepy. Forget I asked.
Morgan, can you, back off? Leave him alone, Morgan.
But how can I? He is right there, speaking, eyes wide like those of a brainless calf.
Oh, I get it.
Speaking.
This is the part where we're shocked to discover how you've never had a friend your entire life.
I can be friendly when I desire to. Alas, desiring to be more intelligent does not make it so.
Anyway, I thought we should talk about where we intend to go first.
Okay. You have thoughts on that point, Alistair?
This should be good.
I think
Morgan,
what
shush.
Clemeth suggested is the best idea. These treaties, have you looked at them?
Yes, I have.
There are 3 main groups that we have treaties for. The Dalish Elves, the Dwarves of Orzammar, and the Circle of Magi. I also still think that Arleman is our best bet for help. We might even want to go to him first.
Alright.
I disagree with his assessment for that last part.
Let's see. Is there a way to contact the Grey Wardens?
Short of leaving Ferelden to seek them out, the only place to send word to would be Weishaupt Fortress. And that's thousands of miles away.
Oh, so there's, like, nobody. Well, that's not good. We were spread way too thin. But then again, in times of peace, there probably aren't many Grey Wardens. Okay. Why are you leaving it up to me?
Well, I don't know where we should go. I'll do whatever you decide.
Now that is unsurprising.
Arleman is a good man, but I don't know for sure he's where we should go. I'm not going to fight about it.
What do you think we should do, Morgan?
Go after your enemy directly. Find this man Loghain and kill him. The rest of this business with the treaties can then be done in safety.
Yes, he certainly wouldn't see that coming, and it's not like he has the advantage of an army and experience and...
I was asked for my opinion and I gave it. If your wish is to come up with reasons why something cannot be done, we will stand here until the Darkspawn are upon us.
I think her assessment is also bad. Honestly, I think both of them are not... Honestly, I think her advice actually sounds more crazy to me.
I was gonna say, I think that out of the two of them, like, I know that we need to go see Arl Eamon, but given that he's very different from the rest of the treaties, I have, like, a sneaking suspicion that his part of the quest is much harder. So I feel like I should leave him for last, maybe. But in terms of, like, which plan's a bad plan? Oh, sorry. Morrigan's plan of just fucking march in the capital and kill Loghain seems super dangerous.
Yeah,
I think it's born of her ignorance of exactly, you know, what this dude has at his command.
So I don't think you should save Eamon for last. So here's the recommendation, the order that I think is the best. Feel free to do it however you want, but I think you should do the Mage Tower first.
Okay.
Then do Eamon, which is in Redcliffe.
Okay.
Then go into Denerim and go after Loghain.
Oh wow, so leave the dwarves and the elves for last?
Then do Orzammar. Then do the elves.
Okay. Well, I will go by your advice.
You can do it in any order you want. It's still doable. It's just that in terms of difficulty, you'll want to save Orzammar and the elves for a little bit later.
Okay. Well, I'll follow your advice though, because I know that you've played this game a bunch of times. So if you're saying that this is probably, you know, plot wise and difficulty wise the best path, then that's what I'll do. Okay. Then we need to find these people.
I can give you directions if you like.
Okay. Where do we find Arleman? I'm just gonna go in order.
He'll be at Castle Redcliffe, in the far western part of Ferelden, next to the mountain passes. If he isn't there, someone will be able to tell us where he is.
Okay. Where will we find the Dalish elves?
If we head eastward, towards the Brazilian forest, we should hear word of one of the clans that wanders that area. Hopefully they will still be there.
Okay. Where do we find the dwarves?
We would need to speak to their king in Orzammar. That means heading west into the Frostback Mountains, which won't be easy.
And where do we find the Circle of Magi?
That would be at their tower on Lake Carlenhard to the north. We'll be looking for the first enchanter, whoever that is.
Okay, and where would Loghain be exactly?
If he isn't out in the field with his army, he's probably going to be at the palace in Denerim. We can go to Denerim, but somehow I suspect that they're not going to let us just walk around. Only a suspicion, of course.
Yeah, he knows our faces.
Then you have a plan.
Yeah. I'm ready to get going.
Fair enough. Let's head into the village whenever you're ready.
Cool. I want to find a place to sell some crap, and then I'm gonna do a hard save.
As you wish.
Plant. Oh, chicken. Hello, chicken! Baka baka. Bak, 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 bak. I cannot interact with the chicken.
He even has a little name.
He do. It's chicken.
And so is this one. His name is also Chicken. Or her name.
Yeah. They're all ladies. They'd be roosters if they was men's. Then again, I should not assume the gender of the chicken. Is it worth talking to these people who don't have, like, names?
I want to go home.
You'll just get random stuff from them.
You like that? Like, I want to go home.
But it wouldn't hurt.
I have a wonder, Alistair,
Hmm?
if you will indulge me.
Oh,
Do I
they're
have
talking.
a choice?
Of the two of you that remain, are you not the senior Grey Warden here? I find it curious that you allow another to lead
We've
while
trapped
you
him.
follow.
You find that curious, do you?
In fact, you defer to a new recruit. Is this the policy of the Grey Wardens, or simply a personal one?
What do you want to hear? That I prefer to follow? I do.
You sound so very defensive.
Couldn't you crawl into a bush somewhere and die? That would be great, thanks.
We are trapping the AI. We found the perfect place to trap them. Also, nice dialogue. So, it's fine. I know plenty of people who don't want to be in a leadership position. And being, you know, seniority doesn't necessarily mean that you're going to, you know, be great at being a leader.
Yeah. Well, I'll just say that if you're like a really good warrior,
Mm-hmm.
those are different skills to being a really good leader.
Mm-hmm.
Also, if the warrior hasn't demonstrated great leadership skills,
Why force them to be a leader just because?
why would you take them away from the thing that they're good at in hopes that they might be proficient at the other thing that they have not proven themselves in?
This is true. Also, sorry, ma'am, for looting your crate. I just realized that I've probably stolen things from the refugees, but thankfully I didn't get yelled at, so I guess it's fine.
I like to think that the things that you take are items that are not necessary.
Okay.
You should talk to that farmer.
Should talk to this farmer?
Yeah.
Farmer.
Need something? I don't generally talk to strange elves who wander in here.
I'm not just an elf, I'm a Grey Warden.
Then you'd best clear out. We're loyal to the king here, and word from the north is the Wardens betrayed King Cailan. Tairn Loghain has a bounty on any who survived.
Tairn Loghain betrayed the king, not us.
Tairn Loghain? Betray Merrick's boy? Bah, your story needs a bit of work.
I have some questions.
Can't promise I'm gonna answer them.
Were those bandits always outside the village?
Were? You mean they're gone?
I'll take that as a thank you.
Well, goody for you. Now there's no one to drive off the blighted refugees. Sir Brian'll be glad, though. He's been talking about offering a reward for anyone who'd run them out.
Good. So who's in charge of this village?
You could talk to the Elder, though she's got her hands full getting everyone on their way. For now, most folks go to Sir Bryant. He's head of the Chantry's Templars.
Sounds good. You don't have a ruling lord?
He's gone to war and taken all his soldiers, leaving us to fend for ourselves. There's not going to be much left when he returns. If he returns.
I'm guessing that they've all gone down towards the wilds. And not, like, away from here, but... So what's going on here?
What isn't? We got chastened barbarians in every farmholder south of Callanhard running from the Darkspawn. Not that they'll be safe here with the army gone.
I should go.
Don't let me stop you.
In the infamous and immortal words of Commander Shepard, I should go.
You there. If you're looking for safe shelter, I'll warn you, there's none to be found. Move
He
on
sounds
if
like
you can.
Obi-Wan.
Lothering's lost.
He is, I believe, a voice actor that you'll hear in another game.
Oh.
In one of the next games in the series.
Nice. What do you mean?
We've had refugees streaming from the south for the last 2 days. The Chantry and Tavern are full to bursting. There simply isn't enough food to go around, and we Templars can barely keep order. You'd be better off elsewhere, my friend.
Okay. Can I ask a few questions?
I'm just out here to keep an eye out for Darkspawn. Please ask someone in town. No offense.
You're in the middle of the town. Okay. Is anyone in charge here?
The band has marched north with Tern Loghain, so Lothering's on its own. Most folks look to Elder Miriam. Otherwise, you could speak to Sir Bryant in the Chantry, I suppose. It's up to you.
All right then. Thank you. So if that was Ban, then that means that this place, actually probably that building, if I remember the windows correctly, is where that cutscene was. So so they were just here. Robbed man when robbed. Oh.
It's just a guess, but I'm thinking everyone in Lothering is aware of the approaching Darkspawn horde.
Yes. Hi. I can't talk to her, but I can talk to both of them.
Greetings to you, milady. If it isn't too much to ask, might you be able to spare some bread?
I don't have any bread. What happened to you?
We thought it would be safer in Lothering, that the Terran would bring his soldiers here. But bandits attacked us and took everything. Our food, our clothes, my daughter's pet lamb. Nobody cares about a few elves like us. Surely you understand.
Mm-hmm. I met those bandits and drove them off.
That's wonderful news. Perhaps our belongings are still there.
I can't thank you enough, friend. Even if we don't get everything back, it's good to know others will be safe.
I may have accidentally stolen your money. I'm sorry.
Again, I like to think that your character just takes stuff that they know that won't be needed.
Yeah.
Let's get started.
Huzzah. Okay,
Loot.
Yes.
There's a crate behind you.
Back off.
Oh,
I have the right to charge what I wish.
You profit from their misfortune. I should have the Templars give away everything in your carts.
You wouldn't dare. Any of you step too close to my goods and I'll...
It's so nice to see everyone working together in a crisis. Warms the heart.
Oh, you there. You look able. Would you care to make a tiny profit helping a beleaguered businessman?
Is your profiteering ruffling some feathers?
You could say that, yes.
The nerve of these people!
He is charging outlandish prices for things people desperately need. Their blood is filling his pockets.
'Tis only survival of the fittest. All of these cretins would do the same in his shoes, given the chance.
I have limited
Morgan,
supplies.
you don't know that.
The people decide what those supplies are worth to them.
You bought most of your wares from these very people last week. Now they flee for their lives, and you want to talk business?
Look, stranger, I've 100 silvers if you drive this rabble off, starting with that priest. I'm an honest merchant, nothing more.
You don't think you're being unscrupulous?
Would it help these folks if they could buy no goods at all?
They spend their very last coin because they are desperate, and this man preys upon them as surely as the bandits outside the city.
Ah, I'm not arguing anymore. Drive off this woman and get your 100 silvers. Otherwise, I'm taking my wagon and leaving.
Lower your prices or lose your goods.
Maker's breath. Sometimes it's truly not worth operating this far south.
Just charge what you
Fuck
would
is
have
that supposed
before
to
this
mean?
tragedy.
Fine, yes, just stop complaining. You're giving me a headache.
So, we have come to solve every squabble in the village personally. My, but the Darkspawn will be impressed.
Thank you for your generous assistance. May the Maker watch over your path.
Oh, Morgan doesn't like that I solved a problem.
This should be easy enough.
Nope.
On it.
Yoink. Anyway, you were a merchant. Does it mean I can buy shit from
Are you
you?
here to make my head ache, or do you actually want to buy something?
I do want to buy something. I'm here to make your head ache.
It isn't much, but take a look if you want.
Yay! Okay, I'm gonna cut this part. I'm gonna get all this shit out of my inventory.
Yes!
Woo! I would like to take this opportunity to thank all of my followers over on Patreon and give a special shout out to Jack Fox, Old Monster, Dizarin, and Revolution 72. Thank you guys so much for your continued support. I'd also like to give a big thank you to everyone else watching. If you enjoyed the video, let me know with a like and a comment. Be sure to have a look at the other videos on my channel and subscribe so you never miss a new one. Links to my Patreon, Twitch, and all my other socials are in the description below the video. I hope I'll see you next time. Bye bye!